Hey TikTok, so I just wanted to come on here with a small short announcement. I just want to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to have a conversation with my father. My biological father is Dr. Umar. He has another daughter. I tried to contact him about, getting to know my sister on my dad's side. I asked him if he knows her or if he has her number. He ignored me and never responded. I'm 22 years old now. My dad has never been to anything important, no graduation, no birthday parties, nothing. He has not been in my life. Again, I'm not making this video to bash him. I'm making this video to state facts, okay? You can't get on Instagram and get on social media and portray to be an activist and talk about how black kings need to be with black women, but you're not even in your black woman's daughter's life. It doesn't make sense. You're being a hypocrite. And it's frustrating because I reached out to you. I reached out to you. I shouldn't have had to do that. I'm your daughter. But I'm smart enough and logical enough to know that you would never reach out to me because you don't have my phone number. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't try to reach out to me because for what? I don't want anything out of you. I want nothing but a conversation. Forget the relationship. I really don't care too much about that at this point. I just wanted a conversation out of you and you shut me down. You ignored me. You should never be too busy for your daughter ever in life. So I just wanted to make this video to just try to, I guess, somehow find my sister on my dad's side. So if you see this, please reach out to me. Please DM me because I want to know who you are. Why do I have siblings out there that I don't know about? It's unfair. And deadbeat fathers is very common nowadays, especially in the black community, right? We all know Dr. Umar reps the black community or whatever, but you can't rep that if you're not even in your daughter's life.
I think that this girl is speaking from a place of hurt. And this is again why I always say that the kid will inherently always be tied to the person that had it, regardless of whoever comes into that kid's life. The kid will inherently always want to know where they come from. They want to know who their father is. They want to know why they have certain mannerisms, why they look like them, and all of that. And obviously, this is based off of the assumption that this woman is truly Umar Johnson's child, because it is well known and he has admitted that he has a couple of different children that we know of out of wedlock. And I think that Umar Johnson has his hands full. I think he got his hands full trying to get this school, battling with that perception because it was okay for the first 7 to 8 years, and now that we going on probably 15, going into the 20-year mark eventually, that now is starting to get a little bit of fire up under him and he feeling some type of way about it. And then you combine it with the fact that they saying that he's never paid child support or he's super behind on child support. And now his children is old enough to be able to speak for themselves, or at least one of them is old enough to speak for themselves, and you can't censor them. And if you've never played a role in their life, regardless of whether or not the mother is the one that prevented it or not, you got to be responsible for what you created. And this is one of the things that we say. We can't, and this is, and I'm going to stand on this. I'm an equal accountability smoke giver. I don't give grace in any way, shape, or form, and I don't give a fuck about what nobody else's perspective is, and I don't care to hear the other side of the story, because I regularly, on a normal basis, and this is video after video, I hold women accountable for the decisions that they make and the person that they open up their legs to. And so I know guys, because based off of the conversation that we had on After Hours last night, I know guys is going to be feeling some type of way about this, but I don't give a fuck, and fuck your feelings. It is what it is. The kid didn't ask to be here. And if you didn't want the kid, then you never should have, you should have strapped up, or you never should have had sex with a woman out of wedlock without marrying him. You got to pay for that. You got to pay for that. Even the word of God says the children are the ones that pay for the sins of their father. And so now that this woman, or this woman, she says she's 22 years old, assuming that, she's 100% telling the truth about the fact that he is her father. He looking dumb. He looking dumb because, he panders to women and he tells guys, black queens forever, snow bunny never. And Now this shit is going viral, and I heard that he responded. I didn't get a chance to actually read the full statement, but then he called her a struggle streamer.
You moving backwards. You're moving backwards. It's not making sense. To the public, you look like this person, but in private, you a whole nother person. And I'm not bashing you. I just don't understand why you're ignoring me. I'm 22 years old and you have yet to be in my life. No graduations, no parties. When I get married, are you going to be at the wedding? Are you going to walk me down the aisle? Y'all, I have a stepdad who has been in my life since a little girl. He has been in my life. And I thank God for him because my biological father couldn't even do that, y'all.
And now, think about this for a minute. Stepdad gets credit as far as her acknowledgement, but she still wants to find out who she is. She still wants to reach out to Umar Johnson. And that could be for a bevy of different reasons. Who knows? But the fact of the matter is, if it's me and I'm this visible and I'm supposedly the number one black speaker and I'm renowned and I'm traveling back and forth and all of this stuff, right? I would want to get ahead of this. I would want to proactively get ahead of this and get to the point to where I establish the relationship to where I'm not being thrown under the bus by the person that's next to me. And more importantly, no matter how much of a stepfather you have been to a person, and this is why I tell guys to not go and finish another gas save game, they're always going to reach out to and seek out who their original father is.
My biological father is not even on my birth certificate because when my mom had me, he left. And I do have a DNA test. So yes, I can prove that that's my father. I would never get on here and lie to y'all. That's kind of sick and delusional and crazy. But I'm just making this video because I want to find my sister. And when I reached out to him about giving me her number or if he even had it, I was ignored. So now I guess I have to take matters into my own hands. So if you see this video, sister, please reach out to me because if he's not going to allow us to be in contact, I'll do it myself. I just want to end this video off by saying that daughters who have deadbeat fathers should not have to go through this. This is very present in the black community. And as an activist, I would not think that you would be a deadbeat because you rep the black community so much.
She's very well spoken.
It doesn't make any sense. You cannot be a hypocrite. You can't say do A, but you're doing B. It doesn't make any sense. So y'all already heard my mission for this video. Y'all already heard why I'm making this video. So if she can reach out to me, I would love that. I would love to have a conversation with you because you are my sister on my father's side that I have never met. I don't even know your name. I don't even know how old you are. I have a sister on my mom's side and I'm the oldest. I'm pretty sure that my sister that's on my dad's side, I'm probably older than her. I'm supposed to be guiding her. I'm supposed to be teaching her things because you as the father, you're not doing that. So let me do that as an older sister. But that's the end of this video. As I stated in the beginning of this video, I'm not trying to bash this man. I'm stating facts. Facts. And in the next clip, I will show y'all the screenshot.
Yeah, she shows a screenshot of a text message that she had with Umar Johnson. But again, I think that we got to hold ourselves accountable because one of the things that has broken the community and the culture at large is us not having our families together at least up until the child is old enough to do and fend for themselves, and creating broken households. And I can't give him a pass just because he's a man. I'm an equal accountability smoke giver, and that's the way that it is. I slept on it. I thought about it. And I still stand on what I say. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Make sure you tap into that Teach Henley, 40% off the first order, 20% off for life. I love you. I appreciate you. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments.